Hi, my beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your reading. All right, you guys, I'm so excited to announce that I finally have your guys' first intimate reading. So for those of you guys that are interested in looking at your intimate reading, it will be in the description box below. So when you click on it, you will see all of the cards that I used. It's more of an intuitive spread, so you end up taking a look at the intimate energy you have towards your person, what they want to know about, what you want to know about them, what they want to know about you, things that you guys should try, things that your person secretly just adores about you intimately, things that your person is kind of wanting to explore intimately. There's a bunch of different things that kind of come out there. So I guess you'll just have to see. So I'm just so excited for this. I'm so excited. And then if you are dealing with Scorpio or a Pisces, for Scorpio and Pisces intimate readings, you'll be able to locate them in the description box of their readings, because when you look at both, you kind of get to see both sides, just like the same for the, tarot, the regular tarot readings. So yeah, that's in the description box below. So excited. So this is going to be a new spread that kind of came to me in a dream. It's going to be past, present, future. We're going to be looking at it for through three different lenses. You, whatever is on your mind, whatever it is that you need to know in particular. And then we're going to be looking at it through the lens of your love life, and then through the lens of your finances and career. All right, guys, so let's take a look. Show me Taurus. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you so much. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. If you are new and you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe, as that is always greatly appreciated. Every single month, I do giveaways here. So every single month, we do one reading giveaway on YouTube, and if you want to participate in more giveaways, feel free to follow me on my Instagram, where we do giveaways every single week, as well as pop-up readings where we do 15 questions for free. So it's a pop-up live reading. If you want to access that, please put your notifications on. The last one we did, we only had about 50 to 70 people in the room, and of my subscribers, that is not a lot. So I want to make sure that you guys have a fair chance at doing it. So yeah, keep your notifications on for that one, and I look forward to seeing you guys there. It's actually my favorite thing is those live reading giveaways. I love it. All right, so let's see. Taurus. What does Taurus need to see about the past? Taurus. Ooh, the Emperor. Yeah, baby. Love it. Let's see. Current energy for Taurus. Current energy for Taurus. Current energy for Taurus. Yes, power, coming into your power, letting go of those people that made you feel less than, showing everybody who's boss. Three of Wands for the current energy here. So your ships are finally coming in because you bossed up in the past. It might have been a little bit hard because you had to really, the Emperor doesn't really have too many around him. The Emperor really has, a lot of people working for him. A lot of people that are around him really 100% respect him and, worship him in a sense. And that's not a lot of people. So for a lot of you guys, you kind of came into this conclusion of who your real friends were, who to steer clear of. Future energy for Taurus. Justice. Wow. And those decisions, the people that you cut out, you're getting justice for doing that. Oh, bottom of the deck. Wow, you guys. The Nine of Pentacles. So you guys are really coming into your finances. Some of you guys made the decision in the past that you were going to be an entrepreneur. It's making you a lot of money, or you have the potential to make a lot of money. This is your overall energy here. So feeling free, looking free. It's like you guys thought that, cutting out these ties was going to be so hard. You thought that cutting out these ties was going to make you feel lonely. It was going to make you feel sad. But eventually, it ended up making you feel free, right? We are fixed signs, right? I'm a fixed sign too. So I get it. It is really hard. And I get that, with one of your cards being the Empress, right? You want to take care of people. You want to nurture people. You see the best in people, even when they don't see the best in themselves. But if they're not treating you of the quality of that version that you're treating them, then, they're kind of just taking from you. And you're at this point where you're not standing up for that anymore. You'd rather be alone than have people be surrounded by people that are fake. 444 when I said that. Most important message. So for those of you guys who haven't made that decision, it's time to make that decision. But I'm in love with this. I'm in love with this reading so far. Let's see. Okay. All right, you guys, show me. I want you guys' opinion. I want to do a bonus reading for whoever gets the most views from now on. What should I do for the bonus reading? What do you guys think? Because you guys, a lot of the times, you're pretty up in the running. So I'm going to ask the people that get the most views as of now what it is that you guys want to see. All right, let's see. Past love energy for Taurus. The Knight of Wands. Some of you guys also were dating a lot and you're kind of like taking a break from the dating world to be able to focus on your career. Current love energy for Taurus. Or you were dealing with somebody who was a little bit of a player. The Five of Wands. Somebody, I see the Devil card too. I'm not pulling it, but I'm just going to say it. Some of you are definitely dealing with somebody that you're like I said, you're releasing those ties. And with that fixed energy, this person was probably used to being able to treat you the way that however they wanted, do whatever they wanted, knowing that you'll always kind of be there for them. And it's like, all of a sudden you went from 0 to 100 and you were just like, no. Cut those ties. Queen of Wands energy. You went from the Empress to the Queen, or not the Queen of Wands, you went from the Empress to the Queen of Swords. And people are stunned. People are confused. People are like, what in the heck is going on? And these people don't want to let you go. These people want to hold you. They want to hold on to you and they want to bring you down back to that level where they were able to control you. Not no more. All right, show me the future energy for Taurus. Future love energy for Taurus. Wow, I love this read. Okay, let's see. If you guys like this spread, let me know and I'll continue. Future love energy for Taurus. The Five of Swords here. You're definitely getting justice for anybody who had betrayed you here, because you do have to watch your back, because as you are rising into your, the overall energy is the Eight of Swords here. So I do feel like you kind of know that there are certain people. That really sucks when you have like a psycho ex that you're trying to move on from your life and you have to worry about, you know, who you're bringing into your life, because you know that your ex is crazy and your ex will try to do things to like ruin it or ruin your progress moving forward. It's like, come on. And it really hurts, because it's like you would never do that to them. All you want is for them to be happy, even though they've, you know, done nothing but treat you horribly, and you were the one that treated them nice the whole time, and then they want to come and sabotage you from moving forward. It really shows you who people are. But let's see. All right, past energy for Taurus when it comes to finance and career. Ooh, the Lovers. So some of you definitely found your purpose and you were like, you know what? No. It was something that you were going back and forth between, and you were like, nope, I'm actually just going full on into this. I am not half committed anymore. Some of you, this could have been where you were like working at a part-time job and trying to get this business off the ground, and you're just like, no, I'm either committing to this 100% or I'm not committing to it at all. I'm gonna give myself that trust, give myself that faith. Maybe you saved up a couple months of rent, whatever you needed to do, and now you're just leaving that job to take care of this business full-time here. But you guys are 100% committing to what it is that you're truly passionate about, because you know that it'll bring you success. Your first card is the Emperor, you guys. All right, so let's see. Current energy for Taurus. Current finance and career energy for Taurus. The Three of Wands again. You know what's crazy, you guys? You have two of them. So your main energy as of right now, and these two actually both came in the current energy. So your current energy is, so you are leveling up. Oof, you're leveling up. Your ships are coming in. You could see it. You could see that ship. You're on the dock waiting for the ship, and you could see that ship. Some of you guys have been waiting for that ship for 3 years. You've been waiting for this ship for so long, and it is finally coming in, and people are going crazy because of this. I think you're realizing your worth, and people are literally going to be like, what in the heck? This is like when somebody becomes a celebrity overnight, and people are just like, what you know, like people are not gonna know what to say. It's actually hilarious. All right, so show me the future energy for Taurus's career and finance, please. Show me the future energy for Taurus's career and finance. Oh, so wait, let me see what they were. The Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Okay, I just want one, so give me 1 sec. Show me the future energy for Taurus's career. Okay. Oh, wow. Double energy again. The Eight of Swords. So what was it, the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So some of you guys need to really focus on your messages, to focus on career, because if you allow love into your life around this time, it's really going to steer off that track. It's like sometimes we need to, I feel like all of the time, we have to get our careers in line, because if you're stable within your career, you know how much less stress being financially secure takes off of you. Imagine having that less stress in a relationship. You know what I mean? It gives you more time to focus on your relationship. You're more happy. You know what I mean? Takes away depression for people too that are like completely always focused on it. So it's like you guys are really being called to focus on your career, because this is a major time for your career. But if you allow love to intervene, you're gonna really just go right back down that ladder. All right, and then the overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins here. So definitely within the next year, if you just focus on yourself and you don't really focus on love, it really looks like you're going to master, like, literally, instead of 50 career, 50 love, 50 yourself, self-love, and 50 career, because all of your cards are beautiful. The only time it gets intense is when we're looking at your love life. The Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords. Yuck. Nobody even wants that energy anyways. You know what I mean? So why not just take that year to yourself, build up all of this, and I'm just going to show you guys right now. Let's see, what should I use? All right, let's see. So if Taurus takes 1 year to themselves, to focus on themselves and build their career, what does their love life look like? Taurus takes 1 year. Jesus, okay. Wow, you guys, wow. All right, Justice. So we already have Justice here. So this is just a double confirmation that you're going to get justice for the things that you've dealt with in your previous love lives, the things that you've dealt with in your past. You know what I mean? It's all going to be worth it. It's all going to absolutely be worth it, because justice is when things become balanced. And I also feel like this is also you getting what you wanted from your previous relationship. So whoever it was that you were dating in the past, you're getting justice for your situations with those people. They're definitely going to be coming in crying. And then we have the Lovers card here. You know what I mean? Justice and the Lovers alone is, first of all, these are two major arcanas here. So you're going to get justice for your past decisions, also justice for you taking the time to work on yourself and building yourself up, because with this Lovers energy, I feel like it has to do with a level up. It has to do with an awakening that is going to happen through this time of you focusing on yourself, because for you, your overall energy is a Nine of Pentacles, which is about being committed to your work and being single. You can go out and like have a little date here or there, but don't take anything seriously. And if you can't differentiate that, then just don't date at all, because you're just going to end up slipping back down that slide. All right, and the last card we pulled is the Nine of Cups here. So the Nine of Cups, Justice, and the Lovers. Would you rather have this? Happiness, a wish fulfillment, self-contentment, justice, so things finally balanced. First of all, for those of you guys that were in relationships that weren't balanced, things are balanced, things are fair. And this is somebody who is honest. Like that's the most important thing about this person, is that they're actually honest and they're just. They treat people the way that they want to be treated. And the Lovers, a divine connection that is divinely guided to you, something that is already coming in for you. It's just you have to line yourself up to be able to achieve this. And whenever you line yourself up, depends on you. If you want to, focus on love for this next year, maybe it's not going to come in for 3 years. If you want to focus on yourself, it's going to come in 1 year. Or would you rather have this, which is what you're going to have in this current energy? Five of Swords, lying, somebody that's betraying, somebody that's only thinking of themselves. The Five of Wands, somebody that's not complete within themselves. I feel like this is somebody who starts arguments and fights because of the fact that they're not happy, or the fact that this is somebody who starts, like, whenever they feel like you're focusing on something else and not them, they start fights and conflicts here. And the Knight of Wands, somebody that's not even fully committed to you, which is probably half the reason as to why you're fighting, because this person is probably just in this energy where they feel guilty and they don't know how to express that guilt, so they just start fights and arguments with you over the things that they've done. Like, that's a big difference. I'm glad I pulled those cards, because sometimes we just need to see what we can have if we do what we need to do. But yeah, I don't know, they were telling me to do that. So, and then at the bottom of the deck for that is the Magician. So manifesting the love that you want. I feel like you can, manifest that love during this time. Create a mood board of your dream relationship. You know, do affirmations of the type of person you're trying to attract. You guys should really do that. Wow, I can see what would happen if you did that. That's amazing. All right, so yeah. All right, so when it comes to your past, I don't even know how we're at 15 minutes. All right, when it comes to your past, we have the Emperor here. In the past, you were coming into your power. You started getting recognized for your skills. And you recognize your skills. You recognize, you know, the power that you have within you. You recognize that there might have been somebody who was numbing down that power, and you have, you know, brought that power back out within you. I just have to get a drink, guys. My throat is so sore. Okay. So yeah, you stepped into your power. You claimed your throne, that throne that was already there for you to claim, that throne that was always there for you to claim. You finally took that seat. Yeah. Some of you also started saving your energy. You were giving way too much energy into people that weren't giving the same amount into you, or giving energy by trying to help people that weren't even trying to help themselves, and you realized that you were wasting your energy. So you're really being more conservative with the energy that you give out. In the current energy, we have the Three of Wands here. So with this Three of Wands, it's definitely showing me that you guys have your ship's coming in because you stood into your power, you stepped into your power, or you're finally being recognized. So everything that you want is finally coming towards you. All the hard work that you were doing in the background is definitely coming towards you. And it depends on what you were focusing on, right? If you're focused on your career and building your finances, that's what's coming. If you're focused on building a love life, that's what's coming. If you're focused on yourself, that's what's coming. If you're focused on gaining a certain amount of weight, you're coming into that goal. If you're focused on losing a certain amount of weight, you're coming into that goal. But whatever you were focused on is finally coming here. For some of you guys, this is something that you were manifesting, you were visualizing it, you were feeling it. You know, my major thing when it comes to manifestation is, yes, you can have the mood board. Yes, you can have, you know, the visualizations, the affirmations, but nothing is better than feeling it. You know, when I look at my mood board, I pick 3 things on it. I have a career one and I have my life one. So I have 3 things that I pick every single morning, and I place my hand on that picture and I picture how I would feel with it, how I would feel with that thing in my life. I picture myself, so I have a zebra, so I want a zebra. So I picture myself in the house that I'm gonna have that has enough space, enough land to own a zebra. And I picture myself, you know, petting my zebra, going in the morning to feed my zebra, whatever it is. And I start to feel it. I start to feel it. I see it. I feel it, everything. And there's nothing more powerful than when you actually feel it, because you're creating a frequency that, you know, at one point or another, the universe is like, wait, why is she feeling this and she doesn't actually have it? Oh, wait, so she actually has to have it. Okay, so what can we do to help her to, you know, get to a place where she could have it? I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works, but I've literally manifested everything in my life by doing that. So that is a tip for you guys. Those of you guys that are interested in following my personal Instagram, I am going to be sharing my manifestation tips, the crystals that I use, like little tips, like I have pyrite at the left side of my desk. That is something to help you with manifestation. I have always had this at the right side of my desk, the left side of my desk, and it will always be at the left side of my desk. It's something that I never even take off my desk. If I clean my desk, it's the only thing I leave on the desk, and I just move it to the side. So yeah, what my favorite crystals are, what I use them for, as well as the, you know, tips that I've had for manifestation. I'm going to be sharing my mood board with you guys and why I placed it the way I did. Just all sorts of things related to manifesting, business, finance, career. And at a certain point, that's kind of when I will be sharing my services, my new services as life coaching, mindset coaching, all of those things. So if you guys are interested in that, I'd love to see you guys there. I'm also sharing my personal story there. So I started that yesterday. So you guys are going to get to see, because we don't get to where we are without going through some things. And I know that every one of you guys will be able to resonate with something that I've went through, and maybe it'll inspire you. So that's why I decided to share my story. So yeah, that's in the description box below. So yeah, when it comes to the future, you end up getting justice here. Justice for the things that had went wrong. Justice for the people that have treated you wrong here. For those of you who are dealing with court cases, it looks like you're going to have justice within those court cases. You're going to absolutely conquer whatever those things are here. I feel like you're just going to feel a lot more balanced overall when it comes to your future. You're going to feel a lot more balanced. You're going to feel like things are finally coming together here. You're going to feel like you finally have found your place. You finally found your purpose. And when it comes to your love life in the past, we have the Knight of Wands. So the people that you were attracting, or the people, this goes both ways. Either you were attracting people that weren't fully committed to you, people that were in, relationships, not able to commit to you the way that you wanted to, or you were the one that, couldn't really find somebody that was good enough to, commit to 100%. It was like you didn't commit to these people because, like, you found people that were interesting, you wanted to get to know them more, but as you got to know them, you realized, like, that's not the one. There wasn't that person that was like, that's the one. And if there was, they were already in some sort of commitment of their own. So I do feel like it was kind of a lot of on and off relationships, something that, you might have been led on, you might have led somebody on, but it wasn't anything really serious. You weren't really feeling that committed to your career or your relationship. And you also kind of felt like if you were focused on your relationship, your career was failing. If you're focused on your career, your relationship was failing. So you really couldn't find that balance. In the current moment here, we have the Five of Wands. So for those of you that are still in that energy, it's kind of like everything, the universe is trying to do all of these things to make it a little bit more complicated, a little bit more horrible, so that you realize that you just kind of have to focus on your career right now. I do feel like a lot of you guys are in this energy where it's a make it or break it for your relationship. So you're either going to be taking things to the next level and you're on a smooth path, or things have just been, it's getting to the point where the bad times are over the good times. There's way more bad times than good. And you're kind of being faced with this energy where, why are we even together anymore? Some of you don't even know why you're together. Some of you don't even remember why you were together in the first place. You've just been with this person for so long and you're just tired of fighting. You're exhausted. You don't want to fight anymore and you want to be happy, and you know that you're not going to be happy with this current person here. So there's a lot of conflicts and struggle within your love life right now. For some of you guys, you're struggling with your mindset of staying positive and having hope that you will find a love interest, because sometimes I see people comment like, oh, this is not for me, I'm never gonna find love, blah, blah, blah. Like, first of all, I just block those people because I hate negative energy. So if you ever feel like you're gonna comment something like that, know that I will block you because I do not like to see that energy. Like, how do you expect to ever manifest anything if that's the mindset that you have? You know what I mean? And I know as, a Taurus, you guys are very stubborn and set in your mindset. So that is one thing that you really got to work on if you do have a negative mindset, because one thing that I do notice with a couple Tauruses, especially the ones that I know haven't had the greatest upbringing, definitely, not the greatest mindset. And I'm not judging at all because I'm a Scorpio. I had the shittiest mindset in the world. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I was the most negative person. I did not see the good in anything back then. And through my spiritual awakening, yes, I completely turned into one of those freaks that says everything is meant to be, and I truly believe it now, but I would have literally puked on somebody if they said that to me a couple years ago. And just no, I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? But if I can change my mindset, I know that anybody could change their mindset. So that's why I completely have that faith. But yeah, some of you guys are definitely needing to work on your mindset, because this is you guys fighting within yourself. Like, oh, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find the one. But when you're focused on it in that sense, you end up pushing it away. All right, when it comes to, some of you guys are also dealing with other people, like, freaking saying what their opinions are. Some of you may be wanting to move cross country with your person, I guess maybe due to everything that's going on. People are like, why would you even think about doing that? And it's kind of like you are having problems within your relationship, not due to your relationship, but due to people on the outside who have opinions of your relationship. And that in that state, you just kind of have to realize that, like, have a talk with your person and be like, this relationship is between us two, and anybody who has anything else to say, you just listen to them. I'll listen to them, but after that, like, we don't even have to engage with those people. You know what I mean? They can say what they want to say, but you don't have to listen to them. You don't have to allow that to affect your connection. So in the future, we have the Five of Swords here. So in the future here, some of you guys are going to realize that the reason why you were fighting, especially if you were dealing with somebody who had, done something horribly in the past, like cheated on you, and then, or they were texting an ex. I'm hearing some of you, it wasn't cheating, it was just like online. You might have even found them on a dating site for some of you. and then you've been fighting with this person or a lot currently, and you're just like, what is even going on? You're going to find out in the future that it's because this person had betrayed you. They were keeping something in, and they had a lot of guilt related to it. But a lot of you guys is just saying here that in the future there is going to be a lot of, you know, this is your overall energy, which is the Eight of Swords. So whatever you're thinking your person has done, they've done. Whatever you think your person's capable of doing, they've done. Whatever your intuition is telling you, that's warning you like a red flag, it is true, and you're going to find out in the future here. And the conflicts and the fighting is kind of the universe trying to save you and release you from that energy. So when it comes to your career and finance here, this is the Lovers card here. So, yeah, this is a deck that I got from one of you guys. Thank all of you guys who got decks for me. If you are interested in purchasing a deck for me, I have the link in the bottom of the description box, and it's just a couple decks that I'm very interested in. It is a lot stronger if you get a deck as a gift. So I have that list there for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, and I thank anybody in advance who has already done so, and anybody who plans on doing so. All right, guys, so this one is called, I want to show you guys what they look like all together because it's so cute. It's the giant Rider-Waite, the original, like regular one, and then the mini one, miniature. I love it. My whole collection is complete. All right, so the Lovers here. So when it comes to your finance and career in the past, you definitely came aligned with either somebody who showed you what you were truly meant to do. You might have found the perfect business partner, or you had a friendship that ended up, you know, you ended up starting a business with this person. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's like there was somebody else, an external force that really helped you get your career on track or helped you realize what it is that you truly want to do. Others of you were just divinely guided into finding what your soul's purpose was here. But I definitely feel like some of you were definitely blessed with a person in your life who you're not sure of yet, but this person is somebody who you're going to actually start a business with, or this person is going to be very crucial to your financial success and financial abundance here. It definitely looks like with your current energy, we have the Three of Wands. So with this energy, it's definitely showing me there's a lot of your ships coming in, like your ships, your personal ships are coming in, your financial and career ships are coming in. So whatever it is that felt stagnant, things are going to start moving up around this time. You're going to realize that things are starting to move at rapid pace, and you are going to, I'm hearing be careful what you wish for, because whatever you wish for around this time, you have strong powers of manifestation. So whatever you wish for is going to come to you very quickly. And when it comes to the future, we have the Eight of Swords. So some of you guys are going to be a little bit scared, right? This is when you start something. I'll share another personal story with me. I didn't know how this channel would succeed at all. When I first started, I remember the first video I uploaded. Before I got a like, somebody disliked my video, and I cried the whole night. I'm not kidding you guys. I cried and I picked myself apart the whole night. So then I was like, I don't think I'm going to do this. Like, I just gave up. And then a week later, I was like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And even if anything, those people that are, you know, disliking and commenting mean things, they're going to build, you know, another layer of armor on me. And let me tell you, it was the best thing I ever did to start again, because look at what the channel is now. You know what I mean? But I never pictured it getting to this level. So a couple months ago, you guys might have noticed that I was a little bit inconsistent. Yeah, I have a fear of success. I conquered it now, but I had a fear of success, so I kept myself stagnant. I was trying to sabotage. As a Scorpio, you know, death and rebirth, we kill things to rebuild them. I pretty much did that with this channel because I had a fear of success that I did not know. I thought I had a fear of failure. I do not have a fear of failure. I actually have a fear of success. So I self-sabotaged my, you know, pretty much career because I was so afraid of what is going to happen, you know, as things grow, as things get bigger. Like, I just had no idea. I was blindsided. You know what I mean? So for some of you, your ships are coming in and it's everything that you ever wanted, but in the future, you might get a little bit scared because you find out that you have a fear of, either it brings out a sense of fear of failure or a fear of success, a fear of getting so big and then maybe it fails, or a fear of getting so big and what next? You know what I mean? Whatever it may be, it may not even be that, but it looks like there's some sort of fear and it's all within your head. It is all an illusion. Fears are an illusion here, you know. So those of you guys who definitely have experienced that, please follow my personal channel, because I really do feel like on that Instagram, I do share, you know, things that I've gone through and just little motivating tips so that whenever you do feel down, whenever you do, you know, like I'm the type of person who, if you give me a problem, I'll give you 3 solutions in 2 seconds, right? So even if you feel the need, like you need to message me, go for it. And I could help push you through, because that's the whole purpose of that, is to help us all get to the next level and to work as a team over there. So that is what I have for you guys. In the future, there's going to be some fears that are going to creep in, but for those of you that know you have these fears, I always say that the future messages are so that you see what's in the future and you know what to do to get over it, right? You know what to do to make sure that you could change that. So with this betrayal, if you already feel intuitively like there's something going on, trust that intuition, get your ass out of that situation. You don't have to deal with the bigger betrayal in the future. When it comes to your love life, when it comes to your finances and career, if you know you have a fear, why don't you start working on how to conquer that fear now, so that there is no stall in the future and your ships can just keep coming in, and you can just keep collecting and collecting, right? So there's always a positive way to look at a negative. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords here, which is the Page of Pentacles, which underneath it, I'm just showing you guys. Wow, we do have the Page of Swords. That's funny. But underneath it, we have the 7 of Wands, which is showing me whatever fears you have, you're absolutely going to be able to conquer them. You're going to come out on top. And if it's a fear of competitors, what other people are thinking, don't even care about what those people are thinking. The last thing that I shared on my personal Instagram, and part of it said, you know, don't worry about what everybody says, because at that point, something's telling me to read it to you guys. I'm just going to read it. The reading's pretty much done, so if you want to click off, feel free, but I feel like I'm going to read this to you guys quickly, just so you guys know what kind of work I do over there. So this is the caption. The toughest lessons are for the strongest soldiers. You must go through the bad to appreciate the good. So many obstacles have come my way. Growing up in a small town definitely made me feel limited in my potential. There will always be roadblocks, but if I had looked at limitations as blockages instead of stepping stones, I'd never get to this beautiful state of mind, body, and soul. In this current state, I believe there is no limitations, only the ones we allow. A simple change in mindset shifts everything, and I'm a living example of this. I always knew I was destined for something greater. I was never the smart kid in class. Honestly, I was so shy I wouldn't raise my hand to be in the spotlight and potentially embarrass myself. A big lesson for all of us is to embrace humility. Once we've done this, realized our worth, and conquered our fears, we truly have nothing holding us back. Of course, at this point, we become a threat to many, those who will put us down and try to make us feel insecure because we've created a box. Those who will put us down and try to make us feel insecure because we've created our own reality that doesn't fit inside the average box. That's okay. Even those who hate add to our fame and success. We should never acknowledge this behavior because we know it's not us, but something within us that our light has triggered. And then I have, let's hear one thing you've allowed to block you and how you intend to remove this blockage moving forward. So that's just a little thing that I have, so the people that are following me over there can acknowledge what's blocking them and how they're going to move forward. And even just by, writing it down, it helps you to remember to continuously do that. So it's things like that that I have, that I post, that I share, as well as, business tips and whatever. But the reason why I felt like sharing that with you guys is because of that part that I said. It's not, us that is why they are, having their opinions, putting us down, whatever. It's because there's something within us that triggers them, whether it's the fact that they wish they could do what we were doing, whatever that insecurity is within them. So don't ever worry about what another person says, or if somebody's trying to bring you down. Honestly, I always feel like the more people try to put you in a box and bring you down, it means you're closer and closer and closer to your life path, to your life purpose. So don't worry about this fear, because you got it, all right? You are the Emperor. And the only thing, first card, last card. So this says the only thing that's going to stop you from succeeding is your fear. So right now, you guys all have to conquer those fears. All right, guys, so that is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading, message me in the description box below. If you do get a personal reading, I feel like if you do have these blockages, one of your questions should be, what are my blockages? How can I remove them? I'm just saying. There are This is for if you purchase a personal reading, all right? Not a question. But if you do that, there's a certain amount of questions you can ask. And if this is not, like, if, say there's like 5 questions that you can ask, and you ask 5 questions and you don't have room for this because you have 5 questions that you think are more important, I will give you guys this question as a free one for any of you guys who book a 15 or 30-minute reading. So don't worry about that. Just add this in there because I do think it'll help you guys. All right, guys, I love you so much. I'm so excited for you to see your intimate reading. The link is in the description box below. Please come back here and let me know how you guys feel about it. If you guys like it, what you guys think I should add to it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Take care, my loves. Bye.